Is your next 48 reading for July 10th through the 12th. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello. I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and trust me with your energy. I greatly appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, Gemini, and see what's going on with you for the next 48. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. How you doing today, Gemini? I hope all is well with you. I hope you are in good faith, good spirits. And if you are not, I hope that you have the strength to overcome whatever it is that you're worried about. So let's go ahead and get into your reading for the next 48. We're going to start off with the overall energy for the Gemini collective. Start off with the casino spread. What is it that Spirit needs to know for my Geminis collectively? For those watching now and watching afterwards, what do they need to know collectively? Oh, part of fortune increase. Karmic, you got karmic, what's this say? What did I write? Karmic justice, destiny, 10 of pentacles. So what I felt that too, like somebody, I don't know if you did a good day. I feel like I have been picking up this energy all week. For those of you who don't know, I pull a daily message every day. Usually it's in a short or I make it a video depending on how much I talk and go on a tangent. Anyhow, part of fortune increase. Some of you here, the messages that Spirit wants you to know, and I've been getting this all week, is that some of you can see where your future, what your future holds, or you already know what your destiny is. I don't know if this could be told to you by a fortune teller, tarot reader, psychic. Someone already told you what you are to become. However, where you're at right now, it's like you're like, dude, I'm only at the beginning of the tunnel. Some of you need to learn how to gain the strength and have optimism and faith, because part of fortune increase, this is Jupiter energy, so Sagittarius energy, which talks about having faith and optimism, and have more faith and optimism about the journey more than just the prize. Because once you reach your destiny, it's over. You know what I mean? So it's like some of you are trying to race to the finish line, but you're not even appreciating the journey. So when you get this karmic justice, the wheel can go forward or it can go backward for you, depending on your faith. Somebody needs to hear that. It can go forward or it can go backward, depending on your faith level and how strong it is. So be mindful of this energy. Let's see. What is it that the collective needs to do in regards to this? What do they need to do in regards to this? What is the collective Gemini? Oh, cheese and flipping A rice. Adopt the energy of gratitude. 10 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Cups talks about being content. Not, I didn't say stagnant. Please understand me, because I feel like a lot of people say, oh, if I get comfortable where I'm at, I'm going to stay in this place. No, I said gratitude and content. Happy where you currently are because you're stable. You ate today. You're watching this, so apparently you paid your phone bill, or you got the money to pay it, or internet, something, because you're watching this on a phone, computer, or something. So some of you, it's like, oh yeah, it's like I'm getting the energy, and if I call you out, I'm sorry. Put in the comments, say, okay, I'm gonna do better, or we're all gonna do better. It's like you have those days where it's like, today I'm grateful. Oh, I love this life. I love what I'm doing. I'm grateful to have this and this. And then we complain. Complaints build us karma points. And so it's very hard. Let's keep it a stack. As a human being, not to complain. But that is called you doing the work when you put all your energy and effort into not complaining and being more grateful. Because some of you do have some type of increase, some type of fortune, some type of good luck coming into you, but it's not going to come into you until you adopt this energy of gratitude and contentment. And I didn't say stagnancy, and contentment where you are. Because some of you are blessed way more than you were last year or last week or shit yesterday. But it's like you're grateful, then you complain. You're grateful, then you complain. So it's like the wheel turns backwards, then it goes forward. And you're like, damn, why can't this wheel keep going forward? Because they need you to adopt this energy all the time. Easier said than done. I'm just giving the message because listen, I was just complaining about something before I got on here. So, Knight of Wands, Two of Swords. Yeah, don't rush this is a rush. King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are going to realize, and also in this next 48 hours, some of you are going to realize rushing through something or hurrying to get something done, eventually, Ten of Swords, it's going to end in deception and deceiving of yourself. So be mindful of rushing to do something or rushing to get something done, because the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords, that's somebody rushing and they don't understand what they're doing. And then eventually it's going to show that you don't understand what you're doing, because the rush is going to show. It's going to show. Something you rush through in the next 48 hours, it's going to show that you have a lack of competence in something. They want you to take your time and get settled in somewhere, or have a better understanding of what you're doing, so you can create some type of longevity and be grateful for what you're doing. Some of you are trying to rush the process here, and it's going to lead to a lack of misunderstanding, and you're going to fumble something. So be mindful of that. Let's go ahead and get into the deacons and see how this resonates with your deacon. First, second, and third. If you're new to my channel, I break the Gemini next 48 readings up by deacon. The first deacon or decan is May 21st to May 31st. The second is June 1st to June 11th or 10th, depending on your cusper. Someone actually taught me something in the comments. They said there was a fourth deacon of Gemini, and that is the cusper of Gemini. But then you have the third deacon of Gemini, which is June 11th to June 21st. I said, oh wow, I did not know that. But I want to say they're going off of Vedic astrology. I don't go off of Vedic astrology on this channel, because I don't live in the Western Hemisphere. I live in the Eastern. So there's that. So anyhow, let's go. Oh, no, I live in the Western Hemisphere, not the Eastern. I always get East and West mixed up. I always get it mixed up when I'm talking about like healing. When I talk about holistic healing, which is Eastern, I always call it Western, but when I explain it, it sounds better. But anyhow, human error. All right, first deacon of Gemini. How does this have to deal with them? Does this have to deal with them? Do they have another message? You have the Hierophant and the Three of Wands. Some of you, this has to do with you moving forward in some type of career, some type of line of work. Some of you are already, okay, and I'm glad this came up. Some of you are already in the field or industry or something you do for work that's supposed to be a part of your path. Some of you are walking your path. The issue is, and the reason why you don't think you're not walking your path, is because you're not making the money you feel as though you should be making in this career path, job, whatever, school or whatever, because it's like, oh man, but you don't control how much, you don't control when you get that blessing a part of your path. The point is, some of you are divinely guided into some type of career. Your issue is that it's not the money that you want, but it's like you don't want to accept that you love what you do, because like, this is like somebody who is like, let's say, just an example, let's say you're a teacher, and you know how teachers, they don't make, depending on what year you're teaching in, you can make like between like 40,000 to 70,000, right? But it's like, to society, you look like someone who is broke because of your financial status. But if you honestly look at, and I started looking at the world like that, if you are in a career which is so fulfilling and you find joy in going to work every day, you are more wealthier than a person who makes $100,000, $200,000, because they are miserable and they are just doing it and they're just flashy. Not saying everybody that makes that type of money is like that, but you have some people who are just doing it for money. just working somewhere for money when you are actually doing it because you love it. So who's happier, you or them? If you want to compare it, which you should never compare your happiness to someone else's. But saying this to you, the reason why some of you need to realize that you have more wealth than someone you're looking at, like, oh, I want to be like this person. Are they truly happy? Is that where your happiness lies? And if your happiness lies in your bank account, then my dear, you gotta reevaluate how you're thinking, because it should never lie there. Because once you're truly happy in your purpose and what you do, you will always be taken care of. All right. And the high priestess here is at the bottom of the deck with the 3 of cups. Some of you really like where you're at. But then the 9 of swords and the King of Pentacles, when you go home, it's like you're not living where you are. It's like you go, when you leave your house or you go out into the world and do your job, you do your work, you're very happy, but it's like your home is not matching how you feel. Let's see. Will it in time? I'm just going to ask the question because I know some of you are like, well, damn, I understand that, but when? I'm realistic. Will they get this home, they desire, or it's like overall? It's like you want to be overall happy. The Judgment, Knight of Wands, Temperance. Round side is here. It's even King of Pentacles. It's going to take you time, though. Don't try to rush. And when you try to rush it, I don't know who needs to hear this. It's a Gemini out there. Every time you try to rush something, you're going to lose. I hate to give it to you like that, but that's how it's coming out. Every time you try to rush something, you're going to lose. Someone here is being divinely guided to have more patience and to just like, not saying you need to chill, but you need to have more patience, especially in regards to some type of home situation. Somebody's trying to rush something, it ain't going to work out. Not how you want it, or you're going to get in a shitty ass contract. Ooh, speaking of house, I gotta check. Oh, no. I forgot what day that was. Second Deacon Gemini. I'll check on her in a second. What's going on with my second Deacon Geminis? What is going on with the second Deacon Geminis? And think about it here. This is how I start looking at stuff. You know, I am a I was a serious job hopper for a while before I found out what I really love to do. And you're going to be like that until you find what you really love to do. But sometimes when we step into a career of what we really love to do, I think we forget that entry level exists and that you're just the beginning here. Just because you love it so much, you have to remember you're just at the beginning. You're just at the beginning, and it has to grow. But once it grows, so does everything else. That means you gain, do as you so please. You can gain longevity. As you grow, you gain like tenure, whatever it is that you're doing. You're gaining experience. You're gaining credibility. You're gaining all of that. Now, will it come at a price of you being a little flighty before you get to that point? Yes. But is it worth all of those little flighty moments? Yes, too. Think about it like that. Because listen, I used to I'd be like, I'm out of here. If anybody's following me over here from Facebook, y'all seen back in the day, I would be on live coming to do my tarot readings. I got off work like, y'all, I didn't quit another one. I'm laughing at it now, but I was like, listen, I will leave until I was like, okay. Because I was doing things I didn't want to do, and just for money, just to survive, which we all have to do from time to time. Everybody has to do. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, don't do that just to survive. Hell, fuck you. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But in the process of doing what you got to do, still put that work in to discover the little pieces of you, and I promise you it will add up. Will it take a long time? Possibly. Will it take a short time? Possibly so too. It all depends on the person. Just put in the work. I can't tell you a timeline, but you got to put in the work. All right. Second Deacon, speaking of long as hell, second Deacon of Gemini, you got the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. Some of y'all about to get a new car, and it's been a long time coming, baby. Ooh, it's been somebody is about to get a new car. But you know what? You have rolled, whoever I'm talking to, you have rolled this car until the wheels fell off, baby. You had got somebody here has got their worth out of their car. Somebody's about to get a new car here. What else is about to happen? 7 of Wands. The World, because you're gonna have to, because something is going to stop you from being able to travel. Um, it could be in a form of a breakdown or an accident, so be mindful. But it's a long time coming. So, and that's another thing too about when we ask God for things. It's never, we can never know exactly how it's going to come. It just come. God, I want a new car. Okay, well I'm gonna put you in a car accident, destroy this one. I hope you got insurance to cover the old one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and give you a new car. So some of y'all need to be mindful of how you're asking for things too. Make sure that you say, "Can I have a new car without being injured or without things happening?" You got to be more specific in your prayer, because some of you are going to get a new car by way of an accident, or like a breakdown, or like your car just kaput. So be mindful of that. What about the third deacon of Gemini? Whoop! What's going on with the third deacon of Gemini? June 11th to June 21st. You guys always, man. Y'all better have something different. Third deacon of Gemini be in their own little world. No pun intended. Let's see. Third deacon of Gemini. So that high priest is trying to come out. You guys got the Queen of Cups. Aww. Who's watching The Little Mermaid? Three of Swords. It's a difference between being nice and kind, third deacon Gemini. Stop being nice to people. Stop being nice. There's somebody here you're giving your niceness to, and you don't need to. And it's going to bite you in your ass because you're being nice. What is this? What is this? It's one thing to be kind, because kindness goes for you and it goes for the other person. Being nice can sometimes hurt you, because being nice is being agreeable. Being nice is saying yes to things that you won't want to do all the time. Being kind is because you have the time to do it. You have the energy to give at that moment, and it's not breaking you. Being nice is you're overdoing it. Being nice is being too agreeable. Be mindful of being too nice. You can be the kindest, sweetest person in the world. You don't have to be nice. Ten of Swords. Yeah, man, because you lying to yourself. It's coming off deceptive, because you don't want something to end. Is it going to end? Six of Swords. Nine of Swords. You don't want something to end that's stressing you the fuck out. It's like being nice to your boss and you hate that bitch. Sorry, I had to say it like that. It's like this. It's like you being nice to somebody who secretly hates you because you don't want them to fire you, because you want to quit before they fire you. But the Chariot and the Three of Cups, you got to move on from this group. It could be a group of people. You need to move on from these people. No way. So you're trying to buy your time by being nice, and it's going to backfire on you, whoever this is for. Or this is about to backfire on some people because you are nice or you are kind, and somebody is misusing the Queen of Cups. So take this. You can take this both ways. It may backfire if you are the person who's being overly nice because you're trying to stay somewhere, you're trying not to get fired before you get a chance to quit. It's going to backfire on you anyway, because you're supposed to get away from these people anyway. If you are the people that are being overly nice to this Queen of Cups, and you don't like this lady because you think she's too nice, she's too accommodating, or somebody's just too kind, their life is like their life, something's going to end. Somebody's going knock on wood, somebody may even pass away in their family or something like that. Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Devil, manipulation, High Priestess, Nine of Cups, the Strength card. By Leo season, either you're leaving this group of people, or someone, if you're the person who's being too nice, you're going to leave these group of people and get your wish fulfillment somewhere else. If it's this group of people who are gossiping and deceiving this Queen of Cups, someone who's very kind, someone in their family may pass. Okay? So there's that. And then it's, ooh, y'all this is tricky, because it's almost like some of y'all have such strong power. So let's just say, man, I wish this person X, Y, and Z would leave me alone. They need to go find something else to do. Go bother somebody else to do. And this is like, say, this is the type of person who was mean to you or whatever. And they always like like always bother you, micromanage you or something like that. You like, man, they need to leave me alone. Find them something else to do. And they know that they're being mean to you. It's like karma is about to hit them to give them somewhere to focus their attention off of you because you're this Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, she's one of the most powerful queens because she's the Queen of hearts. A heart is always going to be stronger than the mind and then she has the intuition. The heart's always stronger than the mind because we do dumb shit all the time because we feel some type of way. Let's just keep it a stack. You're gonna do something dumb because, oh, I love this. Oh, I care about this. This is why half of us ended up in stupid ass situations because we felt some type of way instead of being logical on the King of Swords. Let's keep it real. So it's like some of you hold an energy, and the Queen of Cups is so protected. She's so protected because she's so kind. And God looks down on her like, listen, I know your nice ass is going over here and do some dumb shit, so I'm going to be behind you because you handing out pastries and cupcakes when I told you to kick them people in the ass, and you said no, so I'm going to have to go back and kick them in the ass is what's happening. And that's what's happening here. Yeah. Some of y'all are highly protected. You're so protected, and it's going to make you, and this is another situation too, it's going to make you feel bad when you see either this group of people, this person going through this, because you're going to be like, damn, I did that. You didn't do anything but hand out cupcakes and lollipops. But your presence alone, when someone goes against someone who's so kind and so sweet and so nice and just loving, and they gossip about them, they tell lies, and treason happens. Like, God's like, oh, okay, this what you want to do? Well, boom, this what I'm going to do. I'm peeping you out. I'm watching from above. And guess what? I'm ending all this shit. I'm ending all of it. I'm stressing you out because you lie, you self-decepting, trying to act like this Queen of Cups and you ain't nothing like her, gossiping and all this bullshit. I'm about to throw a tower down on you. And you're gonna get your wish. And your wish could have just simply been, I want these people to leave me alone and stop gossiping about me. You never wish that, oh, I hope they go through this. I hope they go through that. You didn't wish that. I'm talking to somebody, all you wish was somebody to leave you alone. And by you wishing for someone to leave you alone, they start going through all types of shit. Just because you asked, God, could you please protect me and have these people leave me alone? He said, okay. Or she, whoever, however you believe. He said, okay, I got you. Since they want to leave you alone. Is this what you want, Poppy? What movie is that? Name that movie in the comments. Y'all about to witness some people go through some shit. What you doing? Yeah, I told you you're going to feel bad. Oh, nice. Who is this? Who are you? Are you nicer than me? Somebody is kinder and nicer than me. Your little nice stuff over there crying for other people who don't even like you. You know what? You got a good heart. You got a good heart. I give you that. Somebody got a hell of a heart, man. Anyhow, let's calm the energy back down. This part of the reading, guys, I want you to think of a question that you want to ask. As you're thinking of the question that you want to ask me or ask Spirit, I'm just controlling the cards. I want you to do this meditative breathing exercise. I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose to the count of 4. Hold it to the count of 7. And release it slowly through your mouth through the count of 8. Go ahead and ask your question. You have forgiveness, yeah. Damn. Some of you have forgiveness. Some of you have the answer here, yes. And you have, this situation will improve. For some reason, I feel like that ties back into the reading, to be honest. So a lot of you are still being asked not to change. Don't change being kind. That's a hard lesson I learned. And I turned very mean for a while. But then I realized it's not who I truly am. Because being upset and being angry, that takes so much energy. Cussing people out and all that. Is it fun? At times. Did you mean exactly what you said? Yes. Can you eat someone up? Absolutely. And make them feel this small. However, how do you feel at the end of that? What is it that you can lose at the end of that? Not just the person, because the person needed to leave anyway. I'm talking about your dignity. You know what I mean? And really cutting somebody down. Like, two wrongs don't make it right. Does it feel good in the moment? Hell yes. But then you're going to think about it over and over again and be like, damn, I really shouldn't have said their mama was a toad. And they look like they should have been on Princess and the Frog, but they wasn't the princess, they was the frog. And then they was hopping down the lake. That's it's more ruthless than that, but we're here on live YouTube, so I don't want to get down in the nitty gritty of what I could say and what I have said. You know what I mean? But remember that kindness is not just for another person. The kindness is to yourself. And it's not being delusional, as my son calls me. Have y'all ever seen that movie Inside Out 2? My son was like, Mom, you're joy. And there's a part of the movie, I think in both, she's like, how do you think I'm happy like this all the time? I am delusional. I was like, what? He's like, you are delusional. I said, I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. I choose to look at the bright side of things. But I also choose to have boundaries. I also choose to keep my life in a certain way. I choose that. I have also chosen before to be very mean and to be very nasty and to do bad things. Where did that get me? It went backwards instead of going forward. When I chose to be kind, I moved forward. When I chose to be mean, I always took steps back. So why would I keep choosing to be a mean asshole when I can just be kind? Now, that doesn't mean walk around being kind to everyone and throwing around rainbows and lollipops. Would I love to do that? Yes. That's why I wear tie-dye. So for people I don't like and they spot me, you can still get this ray of sunshine. Just don't speak to me. You're welcome. That's what a Facebook profile is for. Anyhow, you still have to have your boundaries up in place. Being kind does not mean you lack boundaries. It's going to take you work for whoever I'm talking to, but you can do it. Right? Being kind. Here's an example of being kind. What do you mean, Crystal? How can I be kind by people I hate? Let's say you're at work, you got coworkers. Everybody got coworkers that they can't stand. Everybody has a coworker that they can't stand. However, you love what you do. Right? Being kind is showing up to work on time, doing what you love to do, doing it to your best of your abilities, because you got to remember, your kindness is being rewarded by a paycheck. But having a boundary is not taking your ass on the lunch break with somebody you can't stand and sitting there breaking bread with them. You could still be cordial. Good morning, how are you? Would you like to go out to lunch with me? No, thank you. I brought my own lunch. You don't even actually have to explain to it. No is a complete sentence. No. Not talking to them outside of working hours. That's a boundary. That is being kind. By still being cordial, still doing your job, collecting the paycheck of said work, but not having a relationship with those people outside of the office because you don't like them, they don't like you, but you can be cordial. That's being kind to you and them. Because when you develop a falsified relationship with someone you don't like, even outside of work, that's honestly being nasty and being rude and being dishonest and being fake and phony, which is going to take you backwards instead of taking you forward. I'm just saying, you can be a happy loner. Hello, my name is In My Own World Tarot, the happy loner. You know what I'm saying? It works. It works. I seem delusional. I seem crazy, but it works. I hope that makes sense to somebody. Anyhow, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box right below the video. Let's see who's in the chat. I'm for real. Listen, I can talk to anybody. I talk to strangers, but I don't have company. You will see no one in my car besides me and the crumb snatcher. I don't ride around in groups of people. I'm always alone. If I'm not by myself, I'm with my kid. Anyone else? No. But am I always kind? Yes. So let's see. Who's in the chat? What up, Dark Fairy? Thank you for the timestamps. Hey, Purple Haze. Purple Rain. That made me think of Purple Rain. Hey, Jeffrey. That's my husband. He wants a new car and us not getting it. Oh, you got a husband? Okay. Hey, Sister Luna. Hey, chosen one. Boss lady Diva. Oh, Divine. I almost said Diva. Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, man, like, I don't know. People think I'm crazy as hell. I'm delusional as hell because I always preach about being kind. I said be kind, not stupid. Like, I think people get it so misconstrued. Being kind does not make you dumb. Being kind does not make you weak. Being kind just means I don't have the energy to keep wanting to get revenge on you because I got other shit to do. So I might as well just say, hey, how you doing? And if I see you on the side of the road, man, I'm gonna look and if I got some extra time and I know damn well I got a spare tire and you may not have AAA, I'm going to stop. You know what I mean? Like, because I would want someone to stop for me. But if I don't have time and I know I'm running late, and I hope you have, I'm gonna send a prayer as I drive by too. There's levels to it, you know. So anyhow, you guys stay blessed, stay safe, stay protected. Now I'm gonna go. Peace out.